In Tamara's settlement, the Sunstrike Agency has succeeded in its 20th major expedition, conquering a shadow castle and reclaiming more than 15 kilometers of surface area. Interesting, they succeeded in less than 3 days. Levi smiled a little in awe. As expected of a Tier 5 agency, with a 97% clearing rate, they don't mess about in their expeditions. One of Levi's biggest dreams was to join the ranks of a high-tier daywalker agency and also be part of the expeditions to reclaim their planet from the infestation of the Nightcrawlers. He knew that besides saving his planet, if he were to succeed in joining those agencies, finding out the truth about what happened a decade ago would be much easier. That's because those high-ranked agencies might be private, but they have significant authority in their respective holy regions. Alas, just as Levi started daydreaming of such a bright future, a low-pitched snicker suddenly assaulted him from the rear. "Boy, remove that foolish smile of yours. It ain't happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever." Without needing to turn, Levi knew that it was Ashkral speaking, one of the few Nightcrawlers who had spent years hanging around him. Seeing that Levi continued wiping his face with a towel, not bothering to address his snarky remark, Kral moved in front of him, edging closer to his face. "Boy, haven't I warned you not to ignore me?" Levi slowly lifted his head and gazed directly into Ashkral's massive singular eye that was dominating the center of his head. The eye glowed deep crimson and had a resonating slit pupil that seemed to ripple like liquid fire, creating a bizarre hypnotic effect. There were cracks in its leathery ash-gray skin around the sunken eye, making his head resemble a deep volcanic crater on the verge of eruption. He had 3 worn, skin-like wings that extended asymmetrically from his thin body. With his veined grayish skin that clung tightly to his skeletal frame, it made him resemble a fiendish nightmare that would make any child faint at first sight. Even Lai had taken more than a year before finally getting used to his terrifying appearance. This was quite telling, as he had seen tens of thousands of Nightcrawlers in the past decade. Some were terrifying, some were mystique, some were taking beautiful humanoid forms, and some were even cute. Yet, Ashkral was still one of the few ones giving him the creeps every time he saw him. It wasn't just his appearance, his entire atmosphere screamed of sinisterness.